my current training routine. Here we go. So I would suggest, as a beginner, you don't really follow my training routine. I'm more, I wouldn't say advanced, but experienced. I've been training for an extremely long time. I'm 33, and throughout my life I've done many things. CrossFit, I'm CrossFit certified. I did a lot of odd object lifting. I really fell in love with calisthenics. I boxed as a kid, fought amateur MMA, and I blended it all together. And what I do now, my current training routine, is basically just what I need for the moment, what I feel at my age. All right. So as usual, if you're coming from my TikTok, if you're not from my TikTok, the link to my TikTok will be in my description. But this is what I'm doing currently right now for training. All I'm doing is following my heart. I train every day. Every day I'm doing something. Most days, every day, 7 days a week. It's been like this for, like, I wouldn't say years, but for the past, from 2021, every day I'm at least shadowboxing and doing abs. That is the bare minimum every day. At least 10 minutes of shadowboxing. On my rest days, it's not even hard. It's just shadowboxing to just start my day. Or kind of like midway throughout the day, I'll shadowbox just to give me an extra boost to keep going. As they say, to get energy, you gotta give energy. So shadowboxing and abs every day. In the ab video, I explained my ab workout, just 300 reps, 4 sets of 50 sit-ups. I'll put my feet in the couch, 4 sets of 50 sit-ups. The last set, right after the last set of 50, I'll do 100 either crunches, leg lifts, something really quick to burn it out, 100 reps of that. So that'll be 300 reps total. Now, Monday through Friday, I like to really dig it deep. So in the morning, depending on how I feel, I don't really let how I feel dictate it, but I'll let how my body feels dictate my training routine. Now, the way I kind of dictate it is, if I feel extremely light and strong, let's say I feel extremely light, I've been losing a lot of weight just from dieting and upping my training. And if I feel really light, like I feel very explosive and fast, I'll do my abs and I'll do weighted shadowboxing. Whatever I feel that day, strength-wise, I'll weigh it down. So if I feel like I feel my wind, you know, right when you first wake up, you can kind of see like how your cardio is. And if I feel my cardio is good, I'll do something extremely hard to just break it down. I don't like to enhance my strengths, so to say. So if I'm feeling light, I'll do a lot of weighted shadowboxing. I'll have a routine in the morning. Midday will be some kind of shadowboxing or abs, and at night will be the grinder. So I'll try to at least jump rope 3 to 5 times a week. I'll run 3 to 5 times a week. That's a given. Now the runs are gonna be, sometimes I'm running twice a day. In the morning, I'll hit maybe like a nice and easy 6-miler. I'll just jog it out. The way it's set up in my neighborhood, it's a lap. So there's a lap, a 3-mile circle. I'll run that twice. The first lap, I'll kind of jog it. I'll hit some sprints here and there to kind of warm it up. Then on the second lap, I'm really just gunning it. And I'm kind of just in that runner's high mode, and I'm just like zoned out. I'm fully warmed up and I'm there and I can push the pace. If I'm not out running, I'll go to the park and I'll do my jump roping, my shadowboxing. I'll always mix it up. I'll never really, depending, like I said, like how I feel. If I feel I'll start jumping rope and my jump rope is strong, I'll go to shadowboxing and really like tire myself out before I do my jumping rope. So that way I'm not going into jumping rope fresh and I can, you know, do all these things. I just try to make everything harder. If I feel shadowboxing and the jumping rope is, I'll do like 5 minutes of each. If I feel both are strong, I'll hit some sprints to really just wear it out, and then I'll attack it, because I want to be able to perform while I'm fatigued. That's just all it is. For me in the ring, that's what I found was the greatest secret. I see all these guys, I used to see a lot of dudes, like really good technique, really good, like they hit the bag, hit the mitts, but when they gas out, everything just leaves them. So I always, from the time I was fighting, if we're gonna do something, we gotta train to do it while we are fatigued, in a calorie deficit, tired as fuck, okay? I don't care what you do fresh, because believe me, I can run circles around you until you're tired, and then I'll unload. And that's my whole secret. You got to take them into deep waters, man. But what I've added, what I don't really show on my TikTok or even on YouTube, is that I've been going to the gym a lot with my girlfriend, and I have access to machines. So I've been doing assault bike, Stairmaster, and the rowing machine. Now the assault bike, I really love the assault bike. I consider these weighted cardio. So jumping rope, shadowboxing, and jogging, it's really extremely light, so I can go really long for long distances. What I do on the assault bike, Stairmaster, and the rower, 20 minutes minimum, and I'll just hit it straight. And like the assault bike, just 20 minutes just going woo, 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 woo. I really enjoy the assault bike because you're just in one area, and like the main focus for me is just working up a sweat and being able to keep I can like look at the screen, there's like wattages and distances, whatever, just to keep it above a certain power level for that duration of time. And like, I mean, some people trip out, like I'll be drenched, they'll see me like 5 minutes just kind of like like I said, I'm fresh, and I like my stamina and cardio is kind of at an unnormal level, so I can like for 5 minutes I can like stroke this thing out, woo, 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 woo. Once 10 minute passes, like I'll be drenched, but I'll still be trying to like just keep that same pace, keeping the same pace throughout the whole 20 minutes. Same thing on the rower. I really love the rower. You know, I'm an avid reader, and I always wanted to know how to be a beast. And there was this guy, I came across this blog, Chaos and Pain. I'm not sure if it's still up. I think it's called Plague of Strength now. But he really digs into the history of strength. And as you know, I really dug deep into ancient warrior civilizations. Now you gotta understand, these Greeks, Spartans, even these Vikings. He did, on this blog, he did a research of these Vikings. Somehow I kind of knew about this. I live in Hawaii, and in the Hawaiian Islands, for them to get around, they would paddle canoes. So like, I knew somehow rowing a boat and warriors went together. Jogging, walking, rucking went together with warrior cultures. That's just what they did. Now, on this blog, he did a study of where, a research where Vikings and Greeks literally had to row before they went to battle. They had to row and then carry all their equipment and walk miles before they even like engaged in battle. So they had to do a bunch of shit before they got there. And especially the Vikings, he researched that, dude, a lot of these Vikings, the paddle they would use to row these big ass Viking wooden ships that weighed tons with like hundreds and hundreds of warriors on them, the paddle was like almost 200 pounds. They would be malnourished. You want to talk about intermittent fasting and fasting? These guys did it just, there was no science. They were just dudes who had to just row this boat across the sea for days, paddling this big ass oar that maybe weighed like 200 pounds. And these guys were in shape. They had to row miles. This big ass oar. I mean, just imagine like an Olympic warrior doing this movement, like doing a row, body weight row for days. And like dude, these ancient warrior guys, they were savages. They were beasts. If you really want to know the capabilities of the human body, look into Viking and Spartans. I mean, just to get to battle they would smoke all of us. It's a CrossFit competition in itself. Roll, pick up other gear, walk, set it up. And they probably didn't even have breaks. They just went from rowing, parked the boat, set up the camp, straight to battle, battling for days. And that's why, I mean, TikTok is kind of weird. You know, everybody has their opinions, and some things I post in there, a lot of people will have their opinions like, oh, you can't be doing that. Oh, good luck with brain. Like, wussies. You know, but I mean, it is what it is. This is the day and age we live in. And I don't know, man. So, yeah, on that blog, Chaos and Pain, he realized, opened my eyes and made me realize that, dude, like, the human body can withstand a lot. And these Viking warriors, the term berserk, when you go berserk, it came from the Vikings. They would literally have to row a ship, not a boat, a ship with warriors on it with a big ass paddle, then pick up their shield and sword, jump out. They didn't have time to park it. They just row it onto the sand and just straight. I mean, the guys are there ready. They see them rowing in, straight to killing. You know, their shields were like 60 pounds at minimum. Like, dude, our generation is just, I don't know, man. So that's why when I speak of my training routine, some of you guys will just be like, what the hell? And I've read a lot of ancient civilizations, spirituality, and like, my training routine is kind of tailored to, dude, I'm training to fight Bruce Lee, Masayama, Masahiko. I mean, guys like in the UFC, let's say if like Mike Tyson, I think of prime Mike Tyson. If he were to walk up to me on the street, would I be ready for him? If Francis Engdahl were to come up to me and like try to kidnap one of my kids, will I be able to take him? This is why my training routine is just going to be, okay? But the rowing, that's why I really love the rower. Once I get into my groove, it's just like I'm thinking like a Viking. Like, bro, after I do this row, I got to get off this rower and get it done. So I'll do that as a warm-up, 20 minutes. That's like resistance cardio, because the assault bike is almost like punching with weights. I can really adjust the resistance and I'll make it extremely hard. And I love the assault bike because it's a lot of upper body as well with the legs. I'll increase the resistance. Everything is just pumped and fatigued. Like, my arm is just like, and I gotta switch back and forth between my arms and my legs. The rower, same thing. My back, my butt, my forearms. That's why my forearms be looking the way it looks. I haven't lifted any weights, done a push-up. I mean, maybe here and there, like once out of the blue moon when I filmed that for Knockout Power. If I feel, like I said, I just followed my heart. I knew about plyometrics and this and that, but I haven't done any real muscle work in like the past 4 months because I'm really just trying to slim it down and build my muscle from just straight work. Okay, so after I do the heavy resistance cardio, either Stairmaster, I love the Stairmaster because it's like, dude, I set that thing high and I'm like running. After my heavy resistance work, 20 minutes of just grinding it out, assault bike, Stairmaster, or the rower, I'll run. I'll straight from there, I'll wipe it down, go straight to the treadmill. I'll hit at least like a mile to 2 miles at like a full-on sprint. The other day, I did, dude, I went 20 minutes, I warmed up. Okay, this is how a day goes at the gym. I just go and I just follow my heart, all right? I did 15 minutes of jump rope. I went into the cardio room. 15 minutes of jump rope. Oh, I love jumping rope on the wood floors in front of a mirror. I mean, it's totally different from the park, you know? 15 minutes of jump rope, hit it hard. Right after the jump rope, I went straight to the assault bike. I did 10 minutes hard on the assault bike because I was already drenched from the jumping rope. 10 minutes hard, really hard resistance. Right next to the assault bike, I saw they had the Jacob's ladder. The Jacob's ladder is that thing. It's like a bear crawl on an incline with the wooden things. I hit that for 10 minutes, dude. That thing was nuts. I'd be like dripping all over this thing. By the time I came out of the cardio room after the jump rope, I was sweating. Like drenched. Everything is just drenched. So assault bike 10 minutes, Jacob ladder 10 minutes, really hard, just grinding it out. After that, I went to the treadmill. Then I ran at an incline for 20 minutes. I went like 5 minutes on the incline, 5 minutes down, 5 minutes incline, 5 minutes down. And like I was just pushing it out. My girlfriend, she was doing her little workout. Then she ended up joining one of the group classes. So like, and that lasted for another 45 minutes. So I had more time to play. After the treadmill, I went to the bike because somebody was on an assault bike. So I went on the bike. And I think I did like 4 miles, just like really grinding it out. And then after her workout, she likes to go to the sauna to just really sweat it out. So she'll have a routine. She'll do her workout. This day she did her workout. She jumped in with the class, gave me like an extra 40 minutes. I did like some sprints on the bike on top of like a 4 miler. Like I was just in the zone already, just sweating out, just going with my flow. Then she came up to me. She's like, okay, I'm going to go in the sauna. So I know I have like 12 minutes. She got to walk in there, put all her stuff down, then enter the sauna. Then I went back to the cardio room, ended with jump rope. I like to do heavy resistance stuff, like the assault bike and the rower and the Stairmaster, then end with something light. So that way, you know, when everything is fatigued, I can still, like I said, when everything is fatigued and like the muscles are pumped, the lungs are burning, the sweat is dripping, you still got to have that explosiveness, that lightness. Woo, woo, woo. So jogging, jumping rope, just really just, like I said, just following my heart. Once I get in the zone, I'm just like here, there. And for me, I'm not embarrassed to look stupid at the gym, dude. I'd be sweating. Like, I'd be on the assault bike, on the rower, like, making faces, just like talking to myself. I don't listen to any, because they play music, you know? So like, I'm just like all up in my head, just going for it. A dude asked, hopefully he clicks on this video, he asked what do I do to build muscle, I think. And like I said, for like the past like 3 to 4 months, I haven't done really anything. I'll hit the heavy bag at least 3 times a week. I'll find some way to get to the gym, like 1 in the morning. Sometimes I'll do it. It all depends. When I get to the gym at night, my evening session, I gotta rotate to what's open, you know. So assault bike, heavy bag. Sometimes I gotta go heavy bag, assault bike, jumping rope in the cardio room because everything is taken. I don't lift weights at the gym. I just do cardio machines and the heavy bag. Or I'm in the cardio room jumping rope. When it comes to really keeping my strength, my muscle work for jiu-jitsu and stuff, I'll just do a lot of resistance cardio, like punching with dumbbells. I have a set of dumbbells here. I got 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 2.5 pounds. I have these egg weights. Shout out to egg weights. And lots and lots of weighted shadow boxing. So this is like at least 5 times a week I'm doing weighted shadow boxing. I've been getting back into my kicks because you never know. When I was fighting in the cage, my body kicks and my leg kicks, were extremely, I relied on them a lot. For me to have fast hands and then mixing it up with body kicks is like a cheat code for me. So I've been really getting back into that. You guys seen some of the videos, that one video of the heavy bag workout. I'm doing kicks on the heavy bag, low kicks, and at home I have ankle weights. So like I said, dude, there's no like, I don't have anything set in stone. If I want to jump rope with ankle weights, I'll jump rope with ankle weights. But what I've been doing a lot lately is a lot of like Kyokushin karate, like side kicks or like roundhouse kicks, almost like a flicking kick, but with ankle weights on. And I'll do like 300 weighted, 300 without weights. This morning's workout, I did 5 sets with the ankle weights. I did 5 sets of 10 left kicks, 10 right kicks, but with the ankle weights. And instead of doing, I normally do sets of 25, I did 10 but I was really like focusing on just and waiting, boom, and waiting, boom, and waiting. And then I did right after the left kicks, right kicks, I did with the dumbbells, 5 pounds, just punching. Same thing. Punch, wait, punch, wait, punch, wait. It wasn't about really burning it out. It was just trying to be explosive as possible with the resistance. 5 sets of 10 with that. Then I took it off, and then just no weights at all, just flicking out the kick. Same thing, 5 sets of 10. We're gonna hit the gym tonight, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do. My whole routine is always up in the air. I just follow my heart. And the main takeaway that you can take away from this is that set a bigger goal. Okay, like I said, like, dude, I'm basically training to fight anime characters. Bruce Lee. And when you do that, it makes your training exciting. If you like the numbers and like having a set structure, hey, that's fine too, you know. Just for me, I kind of, on top of like the extreme old school martial arts training that I like, even I watched the documentary about black fighters in the 60s in the karates. Dude, like, a lot of people don't know that African Americans really dominated the karate scene back in like the 60s and 70s. This is how you got all this grooviness. This is how Bruce Lee got his groove, dude. He watched the footwork of Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, and then he incorporated that, not knowing there was already African American karate fighters who had crazy footwork, and he incorporated a lot of it. Chuck Norris taught him how to kick to the head, but a lot of his footwork, you'll read it. And all of his close friends, Bruce Lee's close friends, they'll tell you that Bruce Lee got his footwork from African American karate fighters because they were nice with their feet. So this one gym, Tong Dojo, I think, they had a dude, he sensei there, he would practice his kicks. 1,000 kicks one leg, 1,000 kicks another leg. Like, I love that old school, just singleness, repetition on top of Floyd Mayweather. Just, dude, we bored. We're just gonna work. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're up. Let's get it done. You know, and just following your heart, and just every waking moment, you don't let a routine bind you. You just, we're up, dude. We got life. Let's go. Let's hit it. So I kind of combine the two. And for you, same thing. As you get older and more experienced, you can kind of just do it. Just play it by ear. Wake up. And when you do it this way, you kind of enjoy training more. And when you look at it, and when you kind of, you know, you just follow your heart. You follow your heart. You reflect on the end of the day. You just be like, damn, I did all of that. And it's good too, because intuitively, let's say like I got a code, I can still just, there's no pressure. The thing is just to get out there, warm up, do what I can, and once I get warmed up, then it's like, okay, then I start piling up. Okay, let's do 100 punches, 100 kicks. Okay, I feel good after 100 punches, 100 kicks. Let's do more. Next thing you know, I'm not even sick anymore. And this is why I like doing that. I wouldn't say it just alleviates the pressure, but it allows me to find holes and find more ways to level up. And I just enjoy my training, man. And that's just what it is. That's my current training routine. It's just all over the place. I wake up and I just say, go. Same thing with my posting routine. I'm going to try and post not even try. Like, I have videos loaded up. I just don't post them. You know, social media is a weird thing. And a lot of times, the gym training, I'll film some. I got the heavy bag, you know. But a lot of times when I'm in my groove, it's like I got to be mindful of other people there. You know, they want to jump on the assault bike. They see me jamming out on the assault bike. They want to, you know, I want to give everybody a chance to experience what I'm experiencing and let them level up. So I can't just hog the machine, you know what I mean? So I won't really film too much of that, just to really just help the flow of things and just help the flow of other people just trying to get it in, you know. And please excuse me, I'm sorry if I don't get to film everything throughout my day. And like I said, because I'm following my heart with my training routine, I can't just film everything, you know. I gotta have some time for me, you know what I mean? So that way, when I'm really focused on me. I can give you the best information and guidance, and that's just what it is. So again, so to say, you know, as you get older and you get more experience, you can just follow your heart day to day. Wake up and just be like, what we're gonna do today. Have some rules where I gotta film this, this, and this. We gotta work abs. We gotta at least do some cardio. Boom. After that, anything goes, you know, and that's the beauty of training. This is why I like to share a lot of these things. And as far as like what's right and what's wrong, dude, follow your heart. Like I said, these ancient warriors literally had to row a ship, not even miles, like from one continent to another continent. This is not like like a 30-mile journey. No, 30 miles is just them going from the beach, setting up their camp, ready to take over a kingdom. Like, don't get so caught up in the science. Don't get so caught up in the you know, in the numbers. Understand that your ancestors, God is watching you. They want to see what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? And give them something to watch. Give them something to be proud of. And that's what I want to give you to this video, dude. Open up your mind. Yes, you can say we're in the matrix. Going by numbers can help you out, but at the same time, when you just follow your heart, that warrior instinct within you, from your ancestors, in your bloodline, you will see that, dude, you are capable of so much more. So much more. And with that, just always remember, train hard, be kind.